KNDY.
Good evening and welcome into Sub-State Basketball. Max Blasky with you again on this Friday evening from Axtell as boys Sub-State in the 1A Division II round gets underway here on a Friday night between the Hanover Wildcats and the Wetmore Cardinals. Big shout out to our sponsors before we get going. Bruna Implement, Midwest Products, Andy's Hardware and Lumber, Bremen Farmers Mutual Insurance, Citizen State Bank, Hanover Electric, Landall Company, Sapp Brothers Petroleum, Hanover Housing, B&W Electric, Hanover Hospitals, Goog's Bar and Grill, Main Street Market, and Ricky's Cafe. Sub-State basketball about to get underway here in Axtell, about 5 minutes away from tip, live here on KNDY 95.5.
Just like our area athletes work each day in practice to perform at their best in the big game, the staff at Bruna Implement Company, your local Case IH dealer, work daily to provide the best parts and service experience when you need it most. Bruna Implement Company has been family-owned for 3 generations. We know what it takes to be successful as your area Case IH dealer. For the best in farming equipment with the service to back it, there is only one. Bruna Implement Company, since 1947.
From the ground up, Midwest Products Hanover can assist with concrete drives, parking, walks, entries, foundations, and support walls. Quality people help produce quality products, and you can rely on their crews for a job done right. Concrete plants at Hanover, Washington, and Clay Center. Midwest Products also haul rock, sand, and gravel. They have a crane for rent and can assist with site preparation. Start your next job with a call for a quote today from Midwest Products at Hanover.
See Andy Bruna at Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover for a full line of your everyday hardware needs and all the building supplies you'll need to get the job done right. Just about anything you might need around the farm or home is found at Andy's, and always fast, friendly service when you need it. It just makes good sense to shop at Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover, Kansas. A Plyout Wildcat Booster, that's Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover.
Bremen Farmers Mutual Insurance, providing high-quality coverage and service, all at a competitive premium cost. Since 1888, Bremen Farmers Mutual has offered homeowner, farm owner, business owner, fire, and inland marine coverage. Dependable and affordable. See your local agent representing Bremen Farmers Mutual Insurance. Learn more about the various insurance products offered by going online at bfmic.com.
Max Blasky back with you here in Axtell. Sub-State action underway for the boys contest. Up first in our evening will be the number 2 seeded Hanover Wildcats as they tangle with the 6th seeded Wetmore Cardinals. Hanover was able to get a bye as they come in to this contest with a 16-5 record on the year. So bye in the first round for Hanover. Wetmore was able to get a 57-53 win in their first round against Pike Valley last Friday. They come into this contest with a record of 8-12 on the season, coming in off of a win. One team looking to punch their ticket to the Final Four Saturday. Going to match up and figure out who's going to play for this Sub-State Championship tomorrow evening. But first, we'll have to get through our semifinal action. Wildcats and Cardinals coming up here in just about 2 minutes. You're listening to high school basketball on KNDY Radio.
It's your land. You know what you need to run your farm operation. And it's a lot more than just seed and soil, livestock, and farm machinery. That's why we're here to design a plan that fits your farm, your family, and your life. We're local and we're here to help you grow. Stop by and let's talk. Citizen State Bank, Marysville, Waterville, and Hanover. Member FDIC.
We're just making a living, making things grow.
Not everyone can become a Lennox dealer, so you'll be glad to know when you buy a Lennox from Hanover Electric Incorporated, you not only get the best products in the business, you also get a tradition of experience in making sure your home is as comfortable as it can be. Because every independent Lennox dealer must pass the Lennox Quality Dealer Standards Program, the toughest test in the industry. And what it means is you get a dealer you could always count on. Lennox, one less thing to worry about.
Due to an influx in orders, Landall Company in Marysville is hiring for full-time assemblers, welders, fabrication material handlers, and painters. You'll receive an additional 4% weekly bonus for production employees who work their weekly required hours. Landall is working overtime and offers competitive wages and a full line of benefits, including a $2 per hour shift differential for second and third shifts, all-inclusive insurance plan, paid time off and paid holidays, profit sharing, and a fuel allowance to drive to work. Apply online or learn more at Landall.com. Landall Company, EEO Vets and Disability, welcome.
Sapp Brothers Petroleum works hard all year round to be there for you when it matters most. Their goal is simple: to be your number one source for propane, lubricants, and extreme diesel fuel. And they'll reach that goal by treating you like family. Don't wait for winter to set in. Get that propane tank filled today by calling the winning team at Sapp Brothers Petroleum. Still proudly serving all of Nebraska and the Hanover community, Sapp Brothers is proud to announce their newest location in Blue Rapids. That's Sapp Brothers Petroleum, servicing your residential and farming to commercial and industrial needs.
Max Blasky back with you here in Axtell. Starting lineup for our contest tonight. First for the number 2 seed in this Axtell substate, the Hanover Wildcats. They will be the home team in this contest, and we'll go number 1, Cole Meyer, a 6' senior. Number 3, Josh Zarbanicki, a 6'3" senior. Number 4, Braylon Mine, a 6' freshman. Number 20, Brigham Bruna, a 5'8" junior. Number 23, Chase Bruna, a 6'2" senior. So the Wildcats will go Meyer, Zarbanicki, Mine, Bruna, and Bruna, as they have all season, and are head coached by head coach Corey Jensen. Now, for the 6-seeded Wetmore Cardinals, they come into this contest with a record on the year 8-12, coming in off a 57-53 win versus 3-seeded Pike Valley. They will come in number 1, Dennis Beck, a 6' junior. Number 4, Braden McQueen, a 5'8" junior. Number 10, Dirk Ponzelchek, a 5'9" senior. Number 12, Tyler Womack, a 5'8" senior. And number 22, Weston Shulanis, a 5'10" junior. So the Cardinals will go Speck, McQueen, Hanselchek, Womack, and Shulanis, head coached by Ruben Sylvan. We're going to take a timeout for our national anthem. Bring it right back here after that. You're listening to high school basketball action here on KNDY and 95.5.
For affordable housing, contact the Hanover Housing Authority in Hanover, Kansas. Proudly serving the Hanover community, Hanover Housing Authority offers 1- and 2-bedroom apartments for rent. The apartments are part of a property with a laundry facility, office, commons area, and maintenance shop. The apartments are clean, safe, and affordable and are located close to schools, businesses, and churches in the Hanover community. Hanover Housing Authority does not discriminate tenants. For more information, contact 785-337-2692.
71 degrees all the way.
73 degrees, please.
When it comes to keeping your home warm this winter, what's your perfect degree of comfort? We'll help you find it with a new Rheem heating system that'll keep you warm, save on energy costs, and may qualify for utility rebates and tax credits. So enjoy a new degree of comfort this winter.
72 degrees and I'm in heaven.
Get professional service in all brands of equipment. Call B&W Electric in Hanover, your local Rheem contractor, at 785-337-2598 today.
Quality health care dedicated to your satisfaction. That's the standard of the Hanover Hospital and Warren Clinic. Your choice for quality care right where you live. Doctors Roger and Linda Warren and nurse practitioners Aubrey Schaefer and Jada Edgar offer general hospital and surgery services, home health, swing beds, and long-term care. Hanover Hospital and the Warren Clinic, your choice for quality health care right where you live.
Join Googs in Hanover for their first-year anniversary celebration this Saturday. Doors open at 4. Live music will run from 8 until midnight, presented by Alexander Richard. Appetizer and drink specials running as well, along with full menu and bar available. Come celebrate their first anniversary this Saturday at Googs Bar and Grill, downtown Hanover.
Sub-State basketball is in full effect. Home of the Eagles here in Axtell. First tip between the Wildcats and the Cardinals is going to go Wildcats' way. Hanover will be in their home white with blue numerals and Wildcats across the chest. Wetmore will come out in their road reds with white numerals and white Wetmore across the chest. First 3 ball of the game is going to be put up by Braylon Mine, right corner. That's going to be off, no good. Chase Bruno is going to track that one down. Good offensive start there for the Wildcats. Wildcats start their postseason run, looking to get back into the state tournament just where they were last year. First shot of the day from Mine, up and no good from 7 feet away. Defensive rebound pulled down by Julian as Wetmore comes out of there with it. So Hanover looking to start a tournament run of their own this year. Of course, the team that was runner-up last year with a 1-point loss versus Greeley County in the championship. Going to get it started off here, and not the start Coach Corey Jensen was looking for as they give up an easy 2 on the other end. That is going to be Schuledron getting his first bucket as Wetmore jumps out to the early 2-0 lead. Hanover swings it around. Zarbanecki corner 3, left corner, no good. Offensive rebound fought for, but it is going to go the Cardinals' way. Hanover comes in out of a bye. They were able to be one of the top 3 seeds here in the sub-state, so a bye in the first round. Wetmore comes in off of a 57-53 win at Pike Valley back on the 24th. A game in which Dirk Honzelchek had 29 points for these Cardinals out there tonight. The number 10 out there gets it inside the post, now kicks it out. So a hot shooter Hanover's going to have to watch out for tonight. Doing a good job here defensively is the Wildcats, not allowing inside out. 3 ball is going to go down to the floor. Braden McQueen starts the scoring off again for Wetmore as the Cardinals hold an early 5-0 lead. Wetmore will be in the 3-2 zone. 3 answer back is up and down by Braylon Mine. The freshman answering the phone call from Braden McQueen. 3's going back-to-back now here as it is 5-3 first part of this first quarter. Wetmore's going to go a flat set across the free throw line. Hanover will be in their patented man-to-man defense as they have played all season long. Shot up from the short corner is down and good by Hanselcheck as the senior gets his scoring night going here. Hanselcheck 29 points, 5 for 5 from beyond the arc in that contest at Pike Valley. Hot shooter the Wildcats are going to have to look out for, and here's an early turnover now for the Wildcats that they have gone empty on their last 2 possessions. Wetmore comes back with it offensively. Womack has it up top, guarded tightly by Mine. Freshman on freshman here. Around the horn it goes now for the Cardinals. Cardinals will run 3 out, 2 in as they go right side with it to McQueen. McQueen tries to go inside, but good defense by Johnson Bruna. Inside pass is up and down there for Jacob Carls getting the start tonight. The 6'2 senior getting his first bucket to go now. Garbanecki looks to answer for a 3 himself. No good. Rebound's going to be pulled down by Hanselcheck. Wetmore holding it here early, 9-3 lead advantage as we play first quarter action here in Axtell. Air ball is going to be the call on the shot there from Carl as he can't make do on his second one of the night. Defensive stop there for the Wildcats as Hanover comes back with it now offensively. Round the horn it goes. Brigham finds Zarbanecki right post, tries a little outlet pass up top, stolen away by McQueen as now Hanover has back-to-back turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Empty trips for the Wildcats has us at 9-3 first quarter advantage. Advantage Wetmore as they play here offensively into the lane. Lysel will take there from Womack. Tyler Womack will draw the foul on Hanover. That's going to be a first personal on Cole Meyer. 6-foot senior will pick up his first. Into the corner, it's going to go Womack again as it swings around the horn now. Hanover into a 2-3 defense. After that, inbound pass for Wetmore. 5 out now offensively for the Cardinals as they go into the corner. Back out now, it goes top side to Slutjen. Slutjen tries to go baseline, kicks it out. Thought about a 3 near side was Hanselcheck. Working it around the lane. Inside, there goes Carls. And what's going to be the foul called? It's going to be a blocking foul down below. Cole Meyer's going to pick that one up. Hanover side does not like that one here tonight. It's going to be a second foul, now for Myers. So the senior now for Hanover, 2 fouls early on, 3:23 left to play here. First quarter action already. Free throw is going to go up and down by Jacob Carls. The 6'2 senior gets his first one to go. And we're going to have our first substitution now for Hanover in this contest. Tanner Bruna, the 6'1 freshman, will come in for Myers. Myers will likely set the rest of the half. Second free throw now up and down for Carls as Wetmore holds the 11-3 advantage here first quarter action as we play this semifinal matchup. There's going to be a steal near side corner taken away nicely by Hazelchek. As Hanover has been sloppy here early on, that's now 3 straight empty possessions for the Wildcats, as turnovers not normally a problem, has been here so far tonight. Got to let the nerves settle down, get back on defense. In the corner, that's going to be McQueen trying to go against this 2-3 defense here of the Hanover Wildcats, as the Hanover crowd right in front of us tries to give their team a spark. There's going to be a block corner there by Tanner Bruna. Gets his hand on it. Nice outlet pass to Brigham Bruna. Up and down with the 2. The junior puts it in for Hanover, but it was all made by the freshman. Tanner Bruna getting a big block on a corner 3 here near side. Run out to a run out by the Wildcats, and a first bucket in the last couple minutes now for Hanover. Around the horn it goes, ends up into the hands of Womack. Womack has it nearly stolen away, and it's going to be a travel. It's going to be the call, as now Wetmore turns it over back towards the Wildcats. Substitution again now for Hanover. Number 2, Cameron Juniman, the 6'1 sophomore, will check in. Braylon Mine, freshman, will take a seat here on the bench. Mine with 3 points here early on as Hanover trails 11-5 first quarter action here of this semifinal action. Chase Bruna, left corner 3. That's going to be no good. Chased down by the rebound. That was a good job by Bruna to chase that one back down all the way into the backcourt. Is going to allow Hanover to get another possession here. Zarbanecki thought about a left corner 3. Gets inside, kicks it out top side. Brigham Bruna now going to find Juniman right side. Around the horn it goes as Hanover doing a good job working it here. Josh Zarbanecki inside the lane is going to be fouled. So Hanover starting off a little bit slow here, a little sloppy on offensively, but on that possession did a good job of working that ball around, ending up with a good shot, and Josh Zarbanecki, a good free throw shooter now at the line for 2. First one is going to go down for the senior. Foul's going to go against Jacob Carls for Wetmore. Second free throw is going to go down for Zarbanecki as well. Hanover pushes back this lead a little bit for Wetmore, now trailing by 3 here first quarter action in this semifinal action of this Wetmore sub-state. Axel sub-state here in Axel. There's going to be a steal. It's going to be a turnover, going to lead to a Tanner Bruna layup. He missed that one from point blank range. Offensive rebound. Bruna almost got with it, but Wetmore comes out of there with it. Lucky possession there for the Cardinals as Hanover gets away with one there. An easy layup miss forces the Wildcats back now defensively. Around the horn it's going to go, goes free throw line. That's going to be Carls looking to work it offensively, decides to kick it out. Outside now it goes McQueen around the horn against this Hanover defense, and a foul's going to be the call on the far side of the court. I believe that will be Chase Bruna picking up his first personal. That will be the first now on the senior, third team foul now already for Hanover in this first quarter. Wetmore gets it in without any ease, top side. Brandon McQueen will set up offensively now for the Cardinals. Gets it into the high post. There's Carls. Quickly outside it goes as we roll under 1 minute to go here in the first quarter. Hot passing ends up into the corner. 3 is going to be short there by McQueen. Hanover pulls down the board. That's Zarbanecki. Tries to get it off to Tanner Bruna. Stolen away there by McQueen on the recovery, and fouled out top hard will be Tyler Womack. And actually, it's going to be a travel call. They say Womack traveled before he got fouled. Took quite a hit there from Bruna, but travel is going to be the call from the official, as this will give it back over to Hanover now with 42 seconds left to play first quarter action. Wildcats trailing now by 4 as Wetmore has lead all of this first quarter. Right side, that's going to be Braylon Mine trying to get into this defense. Gets it to Zarbanecki. Now they're swinging around the horn. Left block, Chase Bruna. Off to Zarbanecki inside. He's going to be fouled, and 2 shots is going to be the case. Josh Sarbenecki will step to the line where he just went 2 for 2 moments ago. That foul is going to go on Jacob Carls. So 2 now on the senior from Wetmore, as Carls has 4 points and those 2 fouls to watch out for. Second free throw is up and down for Josh. Good free throw shooter here, starting off the game 3 of 3, being aggressive, getting right to the basket is this Hanover offense. Second free throw is going to go up and down. Sarbenecki starts the game off 4-4-4. First substitution out, Dennis Beck, the 6-foot junior, is going to check into the contest. Carls will take a seat. 26 seconds left to go. Hanover trailing by 2 on defensively. Will need to look to get a stop, and if they can get a score before quarter breaks, that would be ideal. 18 seconds now as they go quickly into Hazelcheck right side. Corner 3 is going to be banked in by Hazelcheck as he lets that one fly right in front of Tanner Bruna. Hanover's going to have an opportunity, though, to cross half court with 10 seconds. Brigham Brunner right corner, swings it along. Braylon Mine right side 3, pumps on it. Second one up, and they're going to be strong off the board. And Hanover trails 14-9 as we head into second quarter action. You're listening to Sub-State Basketball right here on KNDY 95.5.
Main Street Market in Hanover is a proud supporter of all Wildcat athletics. Stay up to date on all the new deals, sales, and more by visiting their Facebook page. Stop by and check out everything they have for your next gathering, family event, or game day. When holidays roll around, don't fret. Main Street Market has you covered. Sure to have everything you need to keep the family full and happy. That's the Main Street Market, downtown Hanover, your local hometown grocery store.
Ricky's Cafe in Hanover ain't just good, it's home. From their daily specials to a full menu, choose your favorite served fresh, hot, and fast. Your family when you stop at Ricky's Cafe, and you're welcome anytime. Enjoy the delicious menu choices, and of course, when you're hosting an event, bring Ricky's Catering along. With a variety of options available, always at affordable prices. Call for your next engagement and count on Ricky's Cafe at Hanover.
Just like our area athletes work each day in practice to perform at their best in the big game, the staff at Bruna Implement Company, your local Case IH dealer, work daily to provide the best parts and service experience when you need it most. Bruna Implement Company has been family-owned for 3 generations. We know what it takes to be successful as your area Case IH dealer. For the best in farming equipment with the service to back it, there is only one. Bruna Implement Company, since 1947.
Max Blasky back here in Axtell, where the Wildcats of Hanover are trailing 14-9 now to the Cardinals of Wetmore. Defensively, Josh Sarbenecki is going to get a block, but Wetmore gets it back offensively. Nice little floater in the lane, going to go up and down by Weston Shulajon, as the junior now has 4 points here as Wetmore pushes their lead up. Offensively, Brigham Bruna thought about a 3, but he's going to be fouled as he tries to go baseline. This will be the first matchup between these Wildcats and the Cardinals here in this 2022-23 season. Have not met up yet this year. Didn't meet up last year either. So a long time coming here for a chance to see who will get to play in the championship on Saturday. There's a nice little drive, pump fake, and take up by Chase Bruna as the senior gets in the scoring column now. That's going to be Chase's first bucket here of the afternoon as Hanover still trails 16-11 as we play second quarter action. There's going to be a steal near side. Cameron Juniman's going to get his hand on that. He's going to get rewarded. Swinging up to Brigham Bruna, but good recovery by Wetmore. Streaking down the lane was Shulajon. Broke up a 2-on-3 opportunity there for Hanover, but they will keep it underneath their own basket. Bruna will be your inbounder. Trigger man top side goes Braylon Mine right corner. Thought about a 3, now gets it off Sarbenecki elbow. Brigham Bruna left corner 3, 3/4 of the way down. Offensive rebound, Josh Sarbenecki up and in. Sarbenecki now with 6 points here for the senior in his last run at a state championship. Playing good with some effort and intensity in this one. Hanover now only trailing by 3. Wetmore led by as much as 5 there in that first quarter. Hanover kept them at distance, but right now trailing by 3 as there's almost a near turnover, but Wetmore's going to keep control of it. Kyler Womack's going to somehow keep his handle on that one as we finally have a foul on kind of a broken offensive play. That's going to be a foul called against Hanover. That is going to go against Cameron Juniman. Sophomore will now pick up his first. Sugarman underneath their own basket will be McQueen. Stolen away by Zarbanek. He threw it right to him. Joss is going to run the 2-on-3. Gets it off to Bruna right side. Now hands it off to Chase. Chase almost has that one stolen away, but we're going to have a jump ball is the call. Hanover side wanting a foul call, but we're not going to get it. It will stay Wildcats regardless. Substitution, Tanner Bruna back into the contest as he will check out Chase Bruna. Freshman for senior substitution here at the 6:17 mark. Wildcats trailing by 3, 16-13 early on in the semifinal action of the Axel Sub-State here in Class 1A Division II. Winner of this contest will go on to play in the championship Saturday. That game will be at 7 o'clock, of course, right here on KNDY at 95.5. Around the horn it goes into the hands of Tanner Bruna. Right block has trouble with it, but finally kicks it out to Brigham top of the key. Now we're going to go left corner. Cameron Juniman. Around the horn it goes as this Wetmore defense has been playing for a long time. Tanner Bruna, right corner three is going to go down. This is what the doctor ordered off the bench. The freshman canning a corner three as that brings the Wildcats tied now with the Cardinals. Looking to get a stump and possibly take the lead. Top of the key, that will be Womack setting it up. Tries to go inside, bounce line to Carl. Hall is going to stay with the Cardinals. Wetmore will be inbounding it underneath their own basket. Carls gets it into Womack here nicely. Tied at 16, 5:23. Hanover has not led in this contest yet. Wetmore looking to keep them at bay. Into the corner, it's going to go Carls as they now swing it around the top of the key. Hanover defensively doing a good job here, keeping it outside of the lane. Having trouble with it is Hanselcheck, and that's going to go off of the Cardinals, go back towards Hanover's way. Chance now for the Wildcats to take their first lead in the contest here, tied at 16. 5 minutes left to play, second quarter action of this sub-state semifinal. Braylon Mine's going to attack the middle, dumps it off. Josh Zarbanicki up and down from the right side. Josh Zarbanicki continuing to put it up and down from around the rim, as he now has 8 points here so far in this contest, and Hanover has their first lead of the evening. There's going to be a tip ball. It's almost taken away. What's going to be the call? Stay with the Cardinals. Wetmore doing a lot of skip passes across court, which kind of rolls into the hands of Hanover. They like to use that backside defender to get out in those passing lanes. Wetmore so far early on getting lucky with some passes. A lot of them have been tipped, but getting through nonetheless. Offensively, it will be set up by Shula John. He's going to try and get inside, go against Zarbanicki. Cross-court pass skip, going to end up in the hands of McQueen. Good job as we go high post outside. Shot up by Hanselcheck. He's going to go up and down. Dirk Hanselcheck, who now has 7 points in this contest, had 29 in the win against Pike Valley back on the 24th. So if he gets going, Hanover's going to have to keep tabs on him. That, too, is going to bring us tied to at 18 as we hit the 4-minute mark, second quarter. Round the horn it goes, ends up into the hands of Zarbanicki, right, left block. Good collapsing defense there by the Cardinals as it's going to go out of bounds off of Wetmore. Stay now with Hanover. Substitution here for the Wildcats. Back into the contest. Chase Bruna will come. Cameron Juniman, the 6'1 sophomore, who has been getting more playing time here of late, will take a well-deserved breather. Bruna inbounds it, gets it to Zarbanicki. Left side, it's going to go Braylon Mine. He's going to try and get inside. We're going to have a hand check foul down along the baseline as Hanover trying to get inside the lane, starting to rack up some fouls now for Wetmore. That's going to go on Dirk Hanselcheck. Senior picks up his first personal, as now that's 14 fouls on Wetmore. 3-ball Tanner Brewer is going to go down. Great on the press off the bench now with 3 trips or 2 triples here in the second quarter alone. Pushes the Hanover lead up to 3 now. Right side, it's going to go Womack. Tries to get it in the high post and does to Slujohns. Slujohns will look to go. Zarbanicki's going to push that one away. Up ahead to Mine now to Brigham Bruna. Layup good. Hanover used it there athleticism to their advantage. That's going to force a timeout by them. We're going to take it with them as Wildcats leading 23-8. You're listening to high school basketball on KNDY.
From the ground up, Midwest Products Hanover can assist with concrete drives, parking, walks, entries, foundations, and support walls. Quality people help produce quality products, and you can rely on their crews for a job done right. Concrete plants at Hanover, Washington, and Clay Center. Midwest Products also haul rock, sand, and gravel. They have a crane for rent and can assist with site preparation. Start your next job with a call for a quote today from Midwest Products at Hanover.
Max Blasky back with you here in Axtell. Hanover leading 23-8 after the Wetmore Cardinals led 14-9 at the end of the first quarter. Hanover didn't take their first lead till midway through that second, and part of that is ball security. Hanover had 4 turnovers after that first quarter, only 1 so far midway through this second. So some sloppy offense got cleaned up. Their defense has been good, forcing turnovers on the Wetmore side as of late, as the Wildcats now hold a 5-point advantage. Defensively, Wildcats will stay in their 2-3 zone, try and get the guards outside to push some turnovers, as it's going to end up in the hands of McQueen out top. Wetmore has done a good job of skipping the ball around, moving it around the top of the key. They get it to the free throw line. That will be Womack. Womack looks to make a move. It's going to be a steal. Josh Zarbanicki sliding on the floor. A quick jump ball is going to be the call, but it will go back towards Hanover's direction. Good defensive possession there for the Wildcats. 23-18 is our score. I think we have a little confusion here. They did call it Wetmore's ball, or Hanover's ball, but I think it should be Wetmore's as we play it here. Looking around at what else is going on here in the area, of course, you can catch the Marysville Bulldogs on our sister station, FM at 94.1 and AM 1570. Tonight, the number 2 seeded Bulldogs will be taking on the 3 seeded Atchison in a semifinal ranks there for 3A in Marysville. Bruce Deerkin on the call with that one. So we've got basketball tonight, and of course after this contest, we're going to keep it right here. A game between the Axtell Eagles and the Lynn Bulldogs will be coming up after this contest. Right now in this one, Hanover leading 23-18, 2:55 left to play here. Second quarter action. Wetmore led 14-9 at the end of the first, but Hanover came storming back in that second, took their first lead midway through the second, and have held Wetmore to only 4 points here in this second. Cardinals go around the horn as it's going to end up in the hands of McQueen. Top side, thought about a 3, switching over nicely to Carl's left side, though. 2:20 left to play, and Tanner Brun is going to extend this Hanover defense out. Up top, it's going to be a little tip pass there from Fulkerson. Inside shot's going to be missed by Carl. Defensive rebound pulled down by Tanner Brun, and Brun is going to be called, or get a foul called. Good, strong defensive rebound pulled down there, as Weston Schulions is going to pick up the personal foul. 5 team fouls now for Wetmore, as Braylon Mine brings it across the timeline for the Wildcats. Left side, he'll go Bruna as they look to work it inside to Zarbanicki. Cross-court pass to Brigham Bruna. That's going to be a travel out top. Braylon Mine's going to keep those happy feet from moving just a little bit, as a turnover will now give it back towards the Cardinals. So first matchup here between these two teams this year. Of course, Hanover looking to get back to the state tournament. They lost last year, coming off of a very good season. 23-2 was the final record for the Wildcats last year. Of course, lost a lot off the team, but have replenished greatly as they look to get back into the same spot they were. Here's going to be a pass top side as McQueen just throws it into the fourth row, right over the intended head of everyone on the Wetmore side. So a dead ball turnover for Wetmore. We'll give it back over now to the Wildcats with 1:48 left here, second quarter action. Right side, Tanner Bruna will set it up now for the Wildcats. Goes Zarbanicki, right block, stolen away there nicely by Kyler Womack. What's going to be the foul called? Nope, just going to be out of bounds off of the Wildcats. A strange possession there. as we are actually going to get a foul called. I didn't think there was going to be one. Chase Bruno will pick up a personal foul, so the senior now with 2 5-team fouls apiece for both squads. 1:34 here left to go before halftime. Of course, after this contest, Axel Eagles and the Lynn Bulldogs will be live right here on KNDY 95.5 as we've got all your sub-state coverage here from Axel all weekend long. Shot inside is going to be up and no good by Sloot-John. Second and third try is finally going to be put up down by Jacob Carl as the senior gets his second bucket here in the second quarter. Cuts this lead down now to 3. 1 minute left to play here before halftime. Hanover goes 4 out, 1 in. That one will be Zarbanecki. Brigham Bruna right side 3. Shot no good. And a foul on that 3 ball is going to be a call as closing out too hard was a Wetmore Cardinal. Oh, no, it's not going to be 3. It's going to be on the foul on the box out. So Carls is going to pick up his third personal. That's not going to be on the shooter. It will be on the foul. Third or 16th foul now for Wetmore. So Hanover will inbound it on their own end of the court. Substitution now for the Cardinals. Dennis Beck into the contest. Carls will come out with those 3 fouls. Carl, second leading scorer so far in this contest for the Cardinals with 6 points. That's 4 there in the first quarter. 50 seconds left to go here before halftime. Hanover working it around the top of the key. 5 out there is Bruna, Zarbanecki, Bruna, Mine, and Juneman. It's going to be Brigham Bruna top side as he resets the offense now for the white and blue. Left corner is going to end up in the hands of Tanner Bruna. He's going to drive baseline, draws a lot of contact, and going to get a foul call. So Hanover has been uber aggressive here in this second quarter, getting to the basket. Not many free throws to speak of except for the 4 from Josh Zarbanecki, but now Tanner Bruna with a chance and a one-on-one opportunity. Actually, that's going to be 2 shots as he misses the first one. Tanner Bruna steps to the line here. Second free throw is going to go up and down. 7 points now for the freshman off the bench as he has 2 triples here in the second quarter alone to go along with that free throw. 25 seconds left here to go before half. Wildcats on the defensive end. It's going to be Brigham Bruna almost getting a steal near side, but saved by Womack at half court. Going to give it back to Womack as he tries to get downhill. Travel call, not a Euro step on that one. Travel call is the call from the men in the stripes, so Hanover will get one more shot here before halftime. 15 seconds left. Brigham Bruna brings it across the timeline. Tanner Bruna right side as we roll under 10. Now Mine top side, got to get something going. 8, Brigham Bruna right side. 5, Zarbanecki elbow. Tanner Bruna right side corner 3, no good. Defensive rebound pulled down by Wetmore, and that's going to be our halftime score. Wildcats leading 24-20 as we go into halftime of this first semifinal game in this Axel 1A Division II sub-state here in Axel.
See Andy Bruna at Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover for a full line of your everyday hardware needs and all the building supplies you'll need to get the job done right. Just about anything you might need around the farm or home is found at Andy's, and always fast, friendly service when you need it. It just makes good sense to shop at Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover, Kansas. A proud Wildcat booster. That's Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover.
Bremen Farmers Mutual Insurance, providing high-quality coverage and service, all at a competitive premium cost. Since 1888, Bremen Farmers Mutual has offered homeowner, farm owner, business owner, fire, and inland marine coverage. Dependable and affordable. See your local agent representing Bremen Farmers Mutual Insurance. Learn more about the various insurance products offered by going online at bfmic.com.
To be successful in agriculture today, you need to have all your ducks in a row. We can help you do that. Our ag lenders know their business and they're local. They can work with you to establish the loans and lines of credit you need to get the job done. Because we make our decisions locally, we give quick service on loans. Stop by, see us, and get all your ducks in a row. Citizen State Bank, Marysville, Waterville, and Hanover. Member FDIC.
Highland Community College congratulates the area high school student athletes for their hard work and continued dedication in making it into the postseason playoffs. Want to earn college credit at an affordable rate close to home or online? HCC summer and fall enrollment opens March 27th. Complete the free application for admission at highlandcc.edu/apply. Need more information? Phone 785-442-6020. Highland Community College, close to home, far from debt.
Max Blasky with you back here in Axel. Hanover Wildcats leading at halftime 24-20, but it wasn't without a little interest. Wetmore got off to a hot start, actually led at the end of the first quarter 14-9, but Hanover turned it around there in the second quarter, got the offense going to the flow of 15 points and, of course, 7 turnovers there overall in the first half. Looking at scoring first from Wetmore, they were led by Dirk Hanselchek, who had 7 points. Hanselchek, who had 29 in the game contest last Friday against Pike Valley, was held in check by the Wildcats in the first half. Jacob Carl pitched in 6 points, but he has 3 fouls. The 6'2 senior was indisposable in the second quarter. 4 points for Weston Shulions, 4 points for him, and 3 points for Braden McQueen as that rounded out the scoring for the Wetmore Cardinals. From the Hanover side, a busy second quarter, 15 points for the Wildcats. They were led by Josh Garbenicki with 8 points. Josh, 4 for 4 from the line in that first quarter. 4 points also for Brigham Bruna, 3 points for Braylon Mine on a triple in the first, 2 points for Chase Bruna, and Tanner Bruna came off big there in the second quarter. 7 points on 2 triples and a free throw helped Hanover get to this lead offensively. 4 turnovers for Hanover in the first quarter, only 2 there for the Wildcats in the second. They forced 7 for Wetmore, 5 of them in that second quarter, so a tale of 2 quarters it was in that first half. 24-20 is our score. Don't tune anywhere. We're going to bring it right back, preview tonight's matchup as well as what's going on around Northeast Kansas as sub-state basketball marches on. You're listening to the Wildcats and the Cardinals right here on KNDY.
Not everyone can become a Lennox dealer, so you'll be glad to know when you buy a Lennox from Hanover Electric Incorporated, you not only get the best products in the business, you also get a tradition of experience in making sure your home is as comfortable as it can be. Because every independent Lennox dealer must pass the Lennox Quality Dealer Standards Program, the toughest test in the industry. And what it means is you get a dealer you could always count on. Lennox, one less thing to worry about.
Due to an influx in orders, Landau Company in Marysville is hiring for full-time assemblers, welders, fabrication, material handlers, and painters. You'll receive an additional 4% weekly bonus for production employees who work their weekly required hours. Landau is working overtime and offers competitive wages and a full line of benefits, including a $2 per hour shift differential for second and third shifts, all-inclusive insurance plan, paid time off and paid holidays, profit sharing, and a fuel allowance to drive to work. Apply online or learn more at Landau.com. Landau Company, EEO Vets and Disability, welcome.
Sapp Brothers Petroleum works hard all year round to be there for you when it matters most. Their goal is simple: to be your number one source for propane, lubricants, and extreme diesel fuel. And they'll reach that goal by treating you like family. Don't wait for winter to set in. Get that propane tank filled today by calling the winning team at Sapp Brothers Petroleum. Still proudly serving all of Nebraska and the Hanover community, Sapp Brothers is proud to announce their newest location in Blue Rapids. That's Sapp Brothers Petroleum, servicing your residential and farming to commercial and industrial needs.
For affordable housing, contact the Hanover Housing Authority in Hanover, Kansas. Proudly serving the Hanover community, Hanover Housing Authority offers 1- and 2-bedroom apartments for rent. The apartments are part of a property with a laundry facility, office, commons area, and maintenance shop. The apartments are clean, safe, and affordable and are located close to schools, businesses, and churches in the Hanover community. Hanover Housing Authority does not discriminate tenants. For more information, contact 785-337-2692.
71 degrees all the way.
73 degrees, please.
So, what's your perfect degree of comfort? We'll help you find it with professional Rheem HVAC service that'll keep your home comfy year-round, save on energy costs, and may qualify for utility rebates and tax credits. So enjoy a new degree of comfort.
72 degrees, and I'm good to go.
Get professional service in all brands of equipment. Call B&W Electric in Hanover, your local Rheem contractor, at 785-337-2598 today.
24-20 is our score here as Wildcats are leading the Cardinals. Wetmore. Max Blasky with you on the call here this afternoon and all weekend. Of course, you're just tuning in here for some state action. Last night, girls action, Hanover was able to defeat Axel 58-5, while Lynn toppled Kansas School to death 69-15. That sets up a girls 1A Division II Sub-State Axel Sub-State Championship at 5:30 tomorrow. We will have that call right here. Of course, boys will follow that game at 7 o'clock. Winner of our first contest will go on to face the winner of our second contest between the Lynn Bulldogs and the Axel Eagles. If you're looking for even more basketball on our sister station, Bulldogs taking on Atchison, KNDY 94.1 and AM 1570. Also on our sister station, Z96.3, The Lake at sunflowerstateradio.com. You can catch the Osborne Bulldogs and the Blue Valley Rams going on right now. A great boys matchup in that one. And, of course, the Lakeside and Clifton Clyde matchup will follow them there, too, as well. Catch all high school basketball action, sunflowerstateradio.com, your home for basketball. About 2 minutes till second half action between the Cardinals and the Wildcats. Hanover leading 24-20. We'll bring it right back here in just a little bit.
Quality health care dedicated to your satisfaction. That's the standard of the Hanover Hospital and Warren Clinic. Your choice for quality care right where you live. Doctors Roger and Linda Warren and nurse practitioners Aubrey Schaefer and Jada Edgar offer general hospital and surgery services, home health, swing beds, and long-term care. Hanover Hospital and the Warren Clinic, your choice for quality health care right where you live.
Join Googs in Hanover for their first-year anniversary celebration this Saturday. Doors open at 4. Live music will run from 8 until midnight, presented by Alexander Richard. Appetizer and drink specials running as well, along with full menu and bar available. Come celebrate their first anniversary this Saturday at Googs Bar and Grill, downtown Hanover. Main Street Market in Hanover is a proud supporter of all Wildcat athletics. Stay up to date on all the new deals, sales, and more by visiting their Facebook page. Stop by and check out everything they have for your next gathering, family event, or game day. When holidays roll around, don't fret. Main Street Market has you covered. Sure to have everything you need to keep the family full and happy. That's the Main Street Market, downtown Hanover, your local hometown grocery store.
Ricky's Cafe in Hanover ain't just good, it's home. From their daily specials to a full menu, choose your favorite served fresh, hot, and fast. Your family when you stop at Ricky's Cafe, and you're welcome anytime. Enjoy the delicious menu choices, and of course, when you're hosting an event, bring Ricky's Catering along. With a variety of options available, always at affordable prices. Call for your next engagement and count on Ricky's Cafe at Hanover.
Back with you here in Axel. Second half action just getting underway. Wildcats and the Cardinals, here we go. Let's see what second half has in store for us, as the first half was back and forth, an opposite end of the quarters. Teams will switch in. Hanover will play offense in front of us, and we're going to start off with a Brigham Bruna 3. The junior's going to start off with a triple there. Going to find the mark from deep in that first quarter. Tanner Bruna off the bench, pitched in 2 triples himself. Helped carry the load, but the junior's going to get a first one to go here for the Wildcats starting off the second half. Talked about a tale of 2 halves, or 2 quarters really in that first half for both of these teams. Wetmore led 14-9 at the end of the first. Hanover didn't take their first lead, didn't even tie it until midway through that second quarter. But once they got that lead, Hanover poured poured it on halfway through that second. Turnovers were a big key for the Wildcats, too. They had 4 in that first quarter, cut that down to 2 as they forced Wetmore into 7 that first half. Bruin is going to try another 3 from that same spot. He's not going to get it to fall, but he is going to be fouled as Kyler Womack, the senior, is going to come crashing in there. I believe he's going to pick up his personal foul. First foul of this half there by Womack. First foul for Wetmore as the unconditional 3 free throws is on the money. Bruna clean with his first one as he sinks the first of 3. Looking at other action coming up around the league, of course, mentioned all the high school basketball coming on tonight and tomorrow, but sticking around this weekend as we'll have KU and K-State basketball. Of course, KU Jayhawks playing at Texas. 3 o'clock tip on that one live here on KNDY 95.5. Then the Wildcats of the K-State are down at West Virginia. That's going to be a 1 o'clock tip with 12 o'clock pregame for that one on our sister station, KNDY 94.1 and AM 1570. Bruna goes 2 for 3 there from the line as he has 5 quick points to start off the second half. That's going to push this Wildcat lead up to 9 as they look to close down the Wetmore offense. Now on this end of the court, there's going to be a near steal by Braylon Mine. It's going to go off his hand as these guards for Hanover have really extended the defense out since midway in that second quarter. Nice little turnaround, though, by Jacob Carl as he has 8 points now in the contest. We have a little stoppage of play as a little ball went rolling onto the court. Going to get that taken care of and get everything got going. But Wetmore's done a good job here against this 2-3 defense for Hanover, getting it into the free throw line. Of course, you know anything about basketball, that's where you want that zone to be broken at, but they just haven't been able to execute. Hanover, to their credit, has done a great job defensively getting in there and clogging those lanes once the ball does enter into the paint. There's going to be a pass tipped away by Womack as the senior is all over the court, not yet in the scoring column, but everywhere here so far in this contest. Hanover offensively, 3 ball from Cole Fox. The senior getting his first bucket to go now as all starters for Hanover have scored in this one on the triple from Myers. Going to push this lead up for the Wildcats to 10 now. Around the horn it goes. Womack thought about a 3, but gets it off to the hands of McQueen here near side. McQueen now to Carls as he's going to be guarded tightly by Zarbanicki. This defense for Hanover extending well beyond the 3-point line. They look to get some turnovers. Womack from deep going to can that one from straight on. So just as I was talking about him not being in the scoring column, he heard that one from all the way up here. Cans a 3 in the eye of Cole Myers. So back-to-back answers there between the Cardinals and the Wildcats. We're going to keep his name in my mouth. Womack's going to pick up now his second personal foul as he sends Brigham Bruna crashing to the ground. That's going to be 2 fouls now on Womack, 2 also for Wetmore in this half as a team. 32-25 our score, 5:28 left to play here. First quarter action. Braylon Mine's going to try and go right side, goes all the way baseline, kicks it off to Meyer. Another stoppage of play. Is that going to be on Womack? That will be on Womack. So Kyler Womack, who wants to be the star of the show here in the second half, picks up his 3rd personal foul, 3rd now for the Cardinals. Bruna will be the inbounder that's chased. Bruna ball gets swung around Braylon Mine for 3. Counted from deep as now that's the freshman's second triple here on the contest. First one since the first quarter. Hanover's opened this one back up to 10 now. Around the horn it goes, ends up into the hands of Carls at the high post. Guarded nicely by Zarbanicki. Kick out 3 is going to be no good there from McQueen. One and done as Brigham Bruna is going to outlet it and get the layup. Brigham Bruna got the long rebound, got the long run out to 2, and that's going to force Wetmore into a timeout. We're going to take it with them. Hanover putting it on here, leading 37-25.
Just like our area athletes work each day in practice to perform at their best in the big game, the staff at Bruna Implement Company, your local Case IH dealer, work daily to provide the best parts and service experience when you need it most. Bruna Implement Company has been family-owned for 3 generations. We know what it takes to be successful as your area Case IH dealer. For the best in farming equipment with the service to back it, there is only one. Bruna Implement Company, since 1947.
From the ground up, Midwest Products Hanover can assist with concrete drives, parking, walks, entries, foundations, and support walls. Quality people help produce quality products, and you can rely on their crews for a job done right. Concrete plants at Hanover, Washington, and Clay Center. Midwest Products also haul rock, sand, and gravel. They have a crane for rent and can assist with site preparation. Start your next job with a call for a quote today from Midwest Products at Hanover.
Max Blasky back with you here in Axel. Josh Arbennig is going to get a turnover, leads to a Braylon Mine run out. Good transition offense there for Hanover, as coming right out of that break. This offense is rolling here in the second half. Good defensive stand there by Zarbanicki as he forces the turnover on Womack. Braylon Mine, the athletic freshman, did the rest. One free throw now, up, and it's going to be long off the bar, off the mark, and we're going to have a foul down low fighting for the offensive rebound. That will be Zarbanicki picking up his first. So the senior now with 1 personal foul, 8 points to his name as substitution for the Wildcats. Cole Meyer, Brigham Bruna will check out of the contest. Tanner Bruna and Cameron Juniman now back onto the floor. 39-25 is our score. Wildcats leading this one midway through the third quarter after Wetmore held a 14-9 advantage at the end of the first quarter. Hanover used a big 15-point second to get this lead and have never looked back since then. Turnover here. No, not a turnover. Thought it was going to go off of Wetmore, but it's going to stay with the Cardinals. McQueen will be the trigger man underneath their own basket. Gets it out near side to Womack, and a foul's going to be the call. Mine will pick up that personal foul, so now 2 quick team fouls for Hanover right out of the timeout. Trouble with it. Mine's going to come away with the steal. Gets it off Tanner Bruno. Left-handed layup up too strong. Following it will be Juniman as he puts that one up and down. Cameron Juniman following that run out on there and gets rewarded with an offensive putback and 2 for himself. Womack right side as now Wetmore has been held scoreless for the last couple minutes. Only 5 points in this third quarter alone to be said. Womack finds a streaking Carls. Good pass. Carls can't handle it. Gets it back into the hands of Womack. Zarbanicki comes out there with it. Josh is going to push left side. Goes 3 on 4. Stopped there. Blocked nicely by Shulian. And a double dribble by Wetmore is going to be the call. So good defense there by the Cardinals. Forced Hanover out of a fast break position. But a little mental mistake there by McQueen as it'll give it right back to the Wildcats. Mine gets it out top to Mine out top. Braylon Mine, the freshman, is going to go baseline, but we're actually going to have a foul called on an illegal screen. No, he just stepped out of bounds on the right side is going to be the call. So turnover now, Wildcats, as Brigham Bruno will check out the freshman. 3:31 here, left to go. Third quarter action as play has got a little choppy here. Had a first fast and free-flowing first half where we got here some fouls and turnovers in this third, but Hanover still holding lead. 3-ball on the way from the corner from Carls. He can't get that one to fall down. Ripping down the board will be Shulajan, and a jump ball is going to be the call. It's going to stay now with the Cardinals. Carls will be the trigger man underneath his own basket. Goes top side to Hanselcheck. Hanselcheck down along the right side now to Shula Johns as he's going to be trapped tightly by Juniman, and Juniman's going to pick up a foul. So another stoppage of play here. as Cameron Juneman, sophomore for Hanover, will pick up his second personal foul. Third team foul now for Hanover as Wetmore has 4 team fouls. Womack topside will set it up for the Cardinals as he goes right to McQueen. 2-3 defense extending out now for the Wildcats as the pass just goes in between the hands of Hanselcheck and out of bounds. So a concentration turnover there for Wetmore as it'll go back now towards the Wildcats. Near side here almost stolen away by Hanselcheck, but Hanover will keep possession of it. Of course, coming up right after this game, we will have the Axel Eagles and the Lynn Bulldogs. Second semifinal contest of this 1A Division II sub-state here in Axel will be going on today. Of course, winner of both of those games will go on to play the championship Saturday and the right to play in the state tournament, which for Class 1A Division II will be held out at Great Bend, 8th through the 11th. So just as fast as basketball season, it is already coming to an end. 41-25 is our score. Inside, they get it to Zarbanicki. He's going to be fouled. Wetmore can't believe it, but it's going to be a foul nonetheless on Sulajon, as picking up his second personal foul will now be the junior. 2 free throws for Josh Zarbanicki, the 6'3 senior here, stepping to the line. Left-handed free throw is going to roll out just to the left. Josh went 4 for 4 there from the line in the first half. A little bit of a smirk there as he can't believe that one fell harmlessly to the wayside. Second free throw is going to go down. First points now for the senior in the second half as he has 9 points to his name. Womack brings it across the Eagle at half court. We can roll under the 2:30 mark here. Third quarter action. Hanover leading 42-25. We're going to have a foul down low on Hanover. Is going to be the foul. 23 and 23 getting a little bit too physical as Sulajon and Chase Bruna got tangled up. Bruna's going to be the second culprit, pick up the personal foul. That's going to be his third. Planned on substitution anyway, as he's going to take a seat on the bench. Senior Cole Meyer will check back in. Inside it's going to go. That's going to be Carls. He's going to get the ball right inside off the inbound. Foul from behind Zarbanicki, and that now will send the 6'2 senior to the stripe. 4-2 for Wetmore. Zarbanicki picks up his second personal foul. First free throw for Carls is no good. 5 points only allowed by this Hanover defense here in the third quarter so far, after allowing 14 in the first quarter. The Wildcats have stiffened it up here for a team that only allows teams 41 points a year, set well under that mark here. Zarbanicki and one. Good athletic move there by the senior. Strong move, too, on the left side, as Josh is going to get a and one opportunity now on his end. Give up a foul on one end, make him pay on the other. Free throw is going to be up and pure. Josh goes 1 for 1 there from the stripe. Sulajon will pick up his third personal foul, as now he is the third Cardinal in foul trouble with 3 here as we play through the third quarter. Around the horn it goes. Shot from the corner is going to be no good by Sulajon. Board's going to be pulled down by Tanner Bruna. Up quickly now to Juneman. Zarbanicki straightaway 3. Short off the mark. No good. Board, long board pulled down by Sulajon. Wetmore looks to run for the first time. Might be a reason why. Kind of fell down there as Carls lost his footing. A little slick spot there on the offensive side for Wetmore. Turnover Cardinals. Goes back now to Hanover. Substitution. Mine will come in. Juneman will come out. Cameron Juneman, the sophomore, giving Coach Corey Jensen some good minutes here late on in the season, as this Hanover Wildcats team does bring a 5-game win streak into this contest. Last loss for Hanover was back on the 7th of February at Clifton Clyde. Here looking to get a semifinal win and move on into the sub-state championship on Saturday. That game will be played right here, KNDY 95.5 at 3 o'clock. And it's looking like Tanner Bruna with a nice little smile on his face as he cans a three from straight away. That's now 10 points for the freshman off the bench as he's been shooting a good third triple so far in this contest too. Back door, but Brigham Bruna is going to pick it up. Left-handed layup, one-on-one, shot up and down. Good recovery there by the senior as he has 9 points already, junior Brigham already has 9 points here in the third quarter alone, leading the way with 13. 40 seconds left to play. Third quarter here. Inside it is going to go Carls, but we're going to have a foul down below. So before the shot is going to be the case. Picking up the personal foul will be Tanner Bruna. So freshman cans a three on one end, picks up a foul on the other. Substitution now coming for the Wildcats. Garrett Martin, the 6'3 sophomore, is going to get a few seconds here as he checks out Josh Zarbanicki. Zarbanicki with those two fouls. Three ball on the way from Womack, no good. Mine pulls down the defensive board. Now numbers here for Hanover as they push. Left side, Brigham Bruna pumps on the three, now gets into the lane. Nice little floater there from the junior as it rolls off the front of the rim. Brigham Bruna right from the front of the rim now with 11 points in this third quarter alone as Hanover has extended this lead up 52-26. Womack, top side, thought about a three for Wetmore. Now he'll swing it left side three, up and no good for McQueen. That's going to be an air ball. Long outlet's going to be taken by Meyer. Left corner, Cole Meyer, left side three. Hanover cannot miss here at the quarter break as they take a 55-26 lead on into the fourth quarter. You're listening to high school basketball right here on KNDY 95.5.
See Andy Bruna at Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover for a full line of your everyday hardware needs and all the building supplies you'll need to get the job done right. Just about anything you might need around the farm or home is found at Andy's, and always fast, friendly service when you need it. It just makes good sense to shop at Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover, Kansas. A proud Wildcat booster. That's Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover.
Bremen Farmers Mutual Insurance, providing high-quality coverage and service, all at a competitive premium cost. Since 1888, Bremen Farmers Mutual has offered homeowner, farm owner, business owner, fire, and inland marine coverage. Dependable and affordable. See your local agent representing Bremen Farmers Mutual Insurance. Learn more about the various insurance products offered by going online at bfmic.com.
You work night and day to get the crop in. You worry about the weather. You worry about prices. You have repairs to deal with at the worst possible times. It's a lot of work and a lot of worry. But when it's all said and done, you wouldn't trade places with anyone. Making things grow is in your blood. It's in ours, too. We're a community ag bank. Citizen State Bank. Marysville, Waterville, and Hanover. Member FDIC.
Lasky back with you here in Axel. First turnover in a long time for the Wildcats, and making them pay on the fast break opportunity will be Weston Schuleron. 6 points now for the junior off the bench. Foul near side on Schuleron is going to be the call, so fourth now for the junior. Did a little math there at the break. Hanover led 24-20 at halftime. They scored 31 points in that third quarter, now lead 55-28 as they have absolutely opened it up here offensively on these Wetmore Cardinals. At the line for a 1-and-1 will be Chase Bruna. He's going to miss the first one, and it will be a lane violation on the Wildcats nonetheless. 55-28 is our score. This Hanover Wildcats team already at their scoring average for the season, right at the mark at 55. They average 56. Defensively, only allowing 41, holding Wetmore nicely here to this one. This Hanover team, too, has been on a roll, has not allowed more than 50 points in a contest since all the way back on the 24th of January. That was a 71-53 win at Washington right after the TVL tournament. So defense has been the key down the stretch here for the Wildcats, as it will continue to be that way, as it looks like Hanover will move on into the championship. Here's a three-ball. Right corner is going to be up and down. Brigham Bruna is going to continue his hot shooting on the afternoon, as now that is 2 triples for the junior. 18 points now for Brigham, 14 here in this second half alone, as he has been everywhere, doing it from deep and from right at the front of the rim. An offensive spark that I know Corey Jensen always loves to have. Foul defensively on Hanover. That is going to go against Chase Bruna, so the senior will pick up his 4th personal foul now. Checking out will be Meyer, Bruna, and Zarbanicki. Into the contest, Tanner Bruna, Cameron Juniman, Garrett Martin, and Braylon Mine. Your 5 out there for the Wildcats. We're going to go inside to Martin, and he's going to kick smartly out to Mine. Mine around the corner here near side as we go right block Martin. Martin looks to make a move, and he's going to turn it over off of his foot. Coming out of there with it will be McQueen. Near side, it's going to go to Sloot Johns here as Wetmore works it around the top of the key. 58-28. Hanover with a 30-point advantage. Wetmore held a 14-9 lead at the end of the first quarter, but the Hanover defense has been stifling since then. 6 points allowed in the second quarter, 6 points allowed here in the third, only 2 here at the fourth, but we will have an opportunity with a running clock now for Dennis Beck to get some points for Wetmore. 6-foot junior puts it down for Wetmore. Good on the first free throw, as he will have one more here to go. Second free throw is going to be up and down. That foul for Hanover is going to go against Braylon Mine, so the freshman picks up now his second personal. Mine up top will set up the offense. Now swings at Tanner Bruna left side. Trying to get it into Martin right block, but guarded nicely here in the corner, as timeout is going to be the call. Corey Jensen saves the possession, takes the timeout. We'll take it with him. Hanover leading 58-30.
Not everyone can become a Lennox dealer, so you'll be glad to know when you buy a Lennox from Hanover Electric Incorporated, you not only get the best products in the business, you also get a tradition of experience in making sure your home is as comfortable as it can be. Because every independent Lennox dealer must pass the Lennox Quality Dealer Standards Program, the toughest test in the industry. And what it means is you get a dealer you could always count on. Lennox, one less thing to worry about.
Due to an influx in orders, Landau Company in Marysville is hiring for full-time assemblers, welders, fabrication, material handlers, and painters. You'll receive an additional 4% weekly bonus for production employees who work their weekly required hours. Landau is working overtime and offers competitive wages and a full line of benefits, including a $2 per hour shift differential for second and third shifts, all-inclusive insurance plan, paid time off and paid holidays, profit sharing, and a fuel allowance to drive to work. Apply online or learn more at Landau.com. Landau Company, EEO Vets and Disability, welcome.
Max Blasky back with you here in Axtell. 58-30 is our score, as Hanover trailed 14-9 at the end of the first quarter against these Wetmore Cardinals. But a strong second and an even stronger third quarter has pushed these Wildcats up to the lead where they're at. Nice find, Cameron Juniman backside, up and down. 2 points there for the sophomore, but that play was made by Tanner Bruna here near side as he found the cutting Juniman. Tale of 3 different quarters here for the Wildcats. Held to 9 points at the end of the first, 15 points through the second quarter is pretty good for any team, but Hanover followed that one up with an outburst just moments ago in the third quarter. 31 points as they are absolutely putting it on Wetmore, and there's Brigham Bruna, speaking of putting it on. 16 points now in the second half alone for the junior, as he has 20 points total here for the contest, as it is running clock fourth quarter. Three ball on the way, straight way from Womack. Shot's going to be no good. McQueen pulls down the offensive rebound. He can't hit the three from the left side. Juneman pulls down the board. Mine's going to push left side. He's going to get all the way to the rim, up and down. Braylon Mine, the freshman, with a bucket for himself. And we're going to have a substitution timeout as now into the contest for Hanover. Brandon Schwartz will come in, the 5'10 sophomore. Hayden Behrens, the 5'8 junior, into the contest too as well, along with number 15, Brandon Bikeman. So it is Bikeman, Schwartz, Behrens, Martin, and Juneman. And an ovation for the Wetmore seniors, as of course this will be the last time these boys put on the uniform. Decision was made that the Wetmore school will close at the end of the season. So a sad ending here for the Cardinals, but for the Wildcats, a chance to get back to the state tournament. Of course, a place where they ended up getting second at last year. Like Coach Corey Jensen has told me all season long, this is a completely different team than it was last year. You bring back that experience, though, but these boys are on a mission here this year. Foul is going to be called late. Garrett Martin's going to pick up now the first personal foul. Fulkerson couldn't hit the free throw there as he goes 0 for 1 from the strike. Three ball left side, straight away and down, up and down for Brandon Bikeman as he gets the three to the bench. Corey Jensen can't help it with just a little bit of a smile there. That pushes the lead up to 37 now for the Wildcats as they will move on here in this sub-state tournament. So it will be the 2-seeded Hanover Wildcats winning in this one. Still 2:30 left, barring a miraculous comeback by Wetmore. Free throw is going to be up and down there from McQueen, but it sets up a matchup here for the Wildcats, either between Axtell or Lynn. Of course, that contest is coming up just after this one as McQueen misses the second one. Hanover able to defeat Axtell last year in the semifinals by 13, so that will be an interesting matchup if the home-seeded Eagles are able to defeat the road Bulldogs in the next matchup coming up. Of course, Sunflower State Radio is your home for high school basketball all season long. Going on right now on our sister station, KNDY 96.3, the Lake out of Glen Elder. Osborne versus Blue Valley going on right now under the Listen Live tab at Sunflower State Radio. Their next game will be Lakeside versus Clifton Clyde. And on our sister station, if you're looking for Marysville Bulldog basketball, Bruce Dierking with the call on that one. That game probably wrapping up now between the Bulldogs and Atchison as the Marysville Bulldogs look to push their way through the 3A sub-state tournament there in Marysville. 1 minute here left to go. Three ball right side by Schwartz isn't going to find anything but air. Wetmore comes out of there with it. The ball, but trailing yet here still big. Rolling under 1 minute left to play. Hanover will push their luck into the championship Saturday. Three ball on the way from Wetmore. That's going to be Christian Fulkerson. Can't get it. Defensive rebound pulled down by Garrett Martin. And that's pretty much going to be all she writes. Brandon Bikeman's going to step into a three. Martin gets the offensive rebound and down. Garrett Martin, the 6'3 sophomore, gets into the scoring column with 2 points of his own as he pushes this lead up big, 69-33 for Hanover. It wasn't Hanover all the way, though, as Wetmore led 14-9 at the end of the first quarter, but Hanover used a 15-point second quarter and a 31-point third to come away with this 69-33 victory. Hanover moves on in this 1A Division II sub-state here match, but we're going to take a timeout as we bring you stats and scores from this first contest. Once again, Wildcats winning 69-33.
Sapp Brothers Petroleum works hard all year round to be there for you when it matters most. Their goal is simple: to be your number one source for propane, lubricants, and extreme diesel fuel, and they'll reach that goal by treating you like family. Don't wait for winter to set in. Get that propane tank filled today by calling the winning team at Sapp Brothers Petroleum. Still proudly serving all of Nebraska and the Hanover community, Sapp Brothers is proud to announce their newest location in Blue Rapids. That's Sapp Brothers Petroleum, servicing your residential and farming to commercial and industrial needs.
For affordable housing, contact the Hanover Housing Authority in Hanover, Kansas. Proudly serving the Hanover community, Hanover Housing Authority offers 1- and 2-bedroom apartments for rent. The apartments are part of a property with a laundry facility, office, commons area, and maintenance shop. The apartments are clean, safe, and affordable and are located close to schools, businesses, and churches in the Hanover community. Hanover Housing Authority does not discriminate tenants. For more information, contact 785-337-2692.
71 degrees all the way.
73 degrees, please.
When it comes to keeping your home warm this winter, what's your perfect degree of comfort? We'll help you find it with a new Rheem heating system that'll keep you warm, save on energy costs, and may qualify for utility rebates and tax credits. So enjoy a new degree of comfort this winter.
72 degrees and I'm in heaven.
Get professional service in all brands of equipment. Call B&W Electric in Hanover, your local Rheem contractor, at 785-337-2598 today.
Quality healthcare dedicated to your satisfaction. That's the standard of the Hanover Hospital and Warren Clinic. Your choice for quality care right where you live. Doctors Roger and Linda Warren and nurse practitioners Aubrey Schaefer and Jada Edgar offer general hospital and surgery services, home health, swing beds, and long-term care. Hanover Hospital and the Warren Clinic, your choice for quality health care right where you live.
Back here in Axtell, wrapping up the first semifinal action here in the Class 1A Division II Sub-State Boys bracket. Hanover Wildcats able to defeat the Wetmore Cardinals 69-33 as the Wildcats move on to the tournament championship Saturday at 7:30. Looking at scoring first for the Cardinals, Jacob Carls led the way with 7 points for Dirk Hanselcheck, 6 points for Braden McQueen and Weston Schulion, 3 points for Kyler Womack, and 2 points for Dennis Speck. For the Wildcats, it was a tale of two halves, leading 24-20 at halftime. Hanover used a 31-point third quarter to blow this one open. The Wildcats were led by Brigham Bruna, who had 20 points, 16 in the second half. Trailing right behind him, Josh Zarbanicki pitched in 10 points apiece for Braylon Mine and Tanner Bruna, who canned 3 triples. 6 points for Cole Meyer, 4 points for Cameron Juniman, 2 points for Chase Bruna and Garrett Martin, and 3 points for Brandon Bikeman late. Once again, Hanover Wildcats move on to the championship Saturday at 7 o'clock with a 69-33 win over the Wetmore Cardinals. We're going to take a break for weather and news. You're listening to high school basketball right here on KNDY 95.5.